There's Myd Mathers, good hold coming in from him just to be able to secure those frags or just to maybe enable to just take them out. But then there's just PatMen taking down one, which is going to be Blaze King on that Cypher, but there's just the push already coming in from Boom Esports. And with the knife, there might be just some delays for the side of NCG, but the fact that these guys are still 5, they have the advantage. I think Boom Esports will definitely be troubled on this part. But as they want to slowly push, ZYND still taking them out. It's pretty devastating onto the side of Boom as all of them are cleared with ZYND almost an ace for this pistol round.
4 kills and now defeat.
Esther Nacague, a hard time to actually read them. But while PatMen is holding it, oh, still SEVERiNE will be able to get that kill and maybe open up B site onto their hands. It's up to SenyorCarL to do something about this. But then Boom Esports, they're just too slow. Where are they actually gonna be committing? Oh, there it is. They're running already towards B. And if now SenyorCarL will be able to take all the frags, it might be too late. But yep, they'll be able to secure the plant, and it's up to Maxeee together with Myd Mathers to make it okay.
A little bit late on that rendezvous. Myd Mathers is the only player remaining here. He's been spotted out by Shiro. A thrifty round for the side.
Oh, this is pretty awesome to see. Maximize the null command coming in from BerserX is actually going to be shutting down NCG with those utilities that they won't be able to secure. And speaking of, there's the retake coming in. But look at all the members of Boom Esports. They're just stretched outside the side. They're playing for their lineups. But I think this might be hard. Look at Myd Mathers. He'll be able to tackle down already Blaze King, and they are trying to tap it out, but no, but there's just the flank coming in from famouz, taking out 2 kills, and there's just the last 2 members coming in from SR Nacague, but I think it won't work anymore as we only have Myd Mathers. He needs to go with that save, but won't be possible already, and Boom Esports, that hero wants to eradicate some members of NCG, but then ZYND will be denying that, together with PatMen once again. Boom Esports, they're just gonna go down one by one if this won't work for them, and there's the answer of SenyorCarL just to give good hesitation upon Boom Esports, and it's up to Shiro together with SEVERiNE once again as they try to just stretch it out up until A site.
Rotations coming in from Boom Esports, but caught by Myd Mathers. As he says, mid definitely matters here. On the other hand, still Shiro alive and kicking for the side of Boom Esports. A little bit stuck here. He's gonna go aggressive, but Myd Mathers has better positioning. 8 space for the other Boom Esports team members to follow up on, or maybe even rotate to. But his camera will detect PatMen. I think he will be using an Aldrome, but on the other hand, it looks like it's gonna be an A hit here as Blaze King tries to fight for his life, and yet again Hunter's Fury here coming out on the hands of Nacage's side. PatMen trying to make it count, but famouz is already on the back ends. He managed to get 1, pick out 2, and now on to the 3rd with a 4th maybe, and he did win! Now, finding an ace.
Oh no. famouz is alive.
Not today.
Denied, but at least he got 4 kills. He was able to enable himself on this last round in the first half. And it's up to ZYND to make the clutch work. But all the post-plant itself, we still have SEVERiNE together with Shiro that can delay him one or another. But as that defuse goes, BerserX stops him, even if that was... They were able to take some good pictures as to where the members of SR Nacague, and suddenly Shiro will be able to secure 2 frags with that Spectre. Oh, that Spectre is gonna say bye-bye on towards the next match, but right now they can still maximize it, and it's up to Myd Mathers together with Maxeee to secure this round. But I think this might be taking a huge toll, because if this is gonna be over and Boom Esports might be winning the consecutive rounds, we might say goodbye to the performance of SR Nacague here in Breeze.
Maxeee would rather push in here, giving away his exact location, but at least saving Myd Mathers from being spotted as well on the side. Now, moving it back, they know, they're quite aware this is going to be the location where the 2 players will go out. 11 seconds to plant the spike. They're delaying it and delaying it as much as they can. They still have 2 guiding lights to play around here, Ray, for this post-plant position, and it might be possible for them to take. Let's see what they're up to and what Boom Esports has in plan.
Oh, they know where these guys are positioned, but Myd Mathers, he'll be able to take down Blaze King. But time is still ticking, and Boom Esports, they can just take their healthy time, but it's up to the 1v1. It's up to BerserX together with Maxeee, but time is ticking, and still, it's gonna be working on towards him. Remember, this is an eco round still for Boom Esports, and yet they can utilize it so that they'll be able to enter into a site, and that is how they want to make it work. But famouz has been detected. A lot of people will be coming through at him. And speaking of NCG, there's the starter coming from SenyorCarL, and one by one, members of Boom Esports are just going down, leaving only BerserX together with SEVERiNE as the members of NCG spots all of them, and looks like this is gonna be just a flawless execution from SR Nacague.
Choice the tripwire that we have. Viper's been being used right now. SenyorCarL to go down and finally shutting down, of course, the operator user. ZYND, on the other hand, another kill for him. Now with a 3v2 situation, they were able to use out the Seekers as well. For BerserX, he needs to find a figure. Maybe he can get something from the pre-fire itself, but the shots just doesn't connect for him.
I love how SR Nacague maximized the Seekers, maximized the Viper's ultimate onto the side of Myd Mathers. And for SEVERiNE, he already has that Viper split. Most likely he'll be using that in the next round so that they'll be able to block off a site against SR Nacague. And
He hits, Shiro might spot him out. Shiro's quite aware that there is one towards Halls. And Shiro completely shuts him down. I don't know, Ray. Like I said, whoever gets the pick off here will be the one winning. But it seems like famouz making it all, creating those. Oh my God! Completely, just complete shutdown for the side.
for PatMen to unleash that Hunter's Fury, but he needs to maximize that, especially on this round already.
I mean, it was a one-and-done position for SenyorCarL there, but this Blade Storm's a little bit scary. On the other hand, completely shut down by Myd Mathers in just a second. Out the Blade Storm, out the Operator. Now with 4 members, Boom Esports needs to tighten up their defenses here. I don't think that this... Oh my God. The tripwire just catches ZYND off guard. Now Boom Esports is making a turnaround here. It's PatMen. He was able to pick up on 1 kill here, but honestly, it's a little bit of a panic towards Nacage's side and Boom Esports.
Already know that, hey, our mid, it's pretty open. NCG, and that became the loophole of NCG, but right now there's just the trades coming in, but famouz is out once again, but at least that trade became the answer also, just to kick ZYND out on for this round.
Timing as the smoke dissipates here. SenyorCarL was able to punish one yet again. That's gonna be SEVERiNE out of the equation. Blaze King though, they're quite aware where he is. The burst doesn't connect at all, but BerserX was able to follow up on that kill. Now on a 2v1 rather situation, PatMen tries to locate the last 2 remaining members here for Boom Esports quietly.
30 seconds left.
Oh no. But then, knowing it's PatMen, this can still be a great of a clutch coming from him. But the time pressure is up there. The spike also is not gonna be connecting, and there's just the finish. This one out. But for SR, oh no, they won't be connecting it against BerserX. He's quite low on HP, but at least there's just the heal coming in from Shiro.
That's the beauty of having a Sage. The sustainability for the team is there. And now looking at SenyorCarL as well, he's just controlling if there's any flank coming in from the side of Boom Esports. This might be a B hit still for the rest of the team. PatMen slowly crawling towards the site. BerserX still has a 0 point here to play around with, and as the knife settles in, it will be completely destroyed, not giving any info. How many players are on the site already here? The Chamber Trying to figure a spot, the perfect opportunity to take on a kill. Making things even, a little bit even here. It's now 5v4 situation as the rest comes up as well. Now, retake bound to happen as they destroy the wall. Famous to wreck two players from the side of Boom, or rather from the side of Nacague here. And the flash pops in. 3v1, it's all up to Maxeee, making this round happen. Halfway there is the spike. He still has a heal that he can control, he can use. On the other hand, Blazeking already on forward here and completely shutting down the players of Nacague as booming to 2 it is. And ZYND with a Blade Storm catches one. That's towards Blazeking. He's completely eliminated from this round, making things a 5-4.
Oh, every time that it's ZYND on that Blade Storm and he's actually really trying to secure a frag on top tube, is practically works every time onto the side of SR Nacague, and that really gives them a lot of space. But then, there it is, PatMen finally. He knows how famouz does his work on that flank. They just want to try something for Boom. But while that is happening, there's just huge control of SR Nacague towards B side. That somehow, Boom Esports is kind of gonna be struggling unless there's a miracle for BerserX together with Shiro once again. Because we are seeing the frags one by one. They're actually dedicating this. And it's up to SenyorCarL once again together with PatMen. But knowing that SEVERiNE is low on HP and Shiro is kind of contesting this one out against PatMen, this might be a big difference. But after that heal, SEVERiNE knows as to where PatMen is, and it's up to SenyorCarL to do the clutch work. But they got to be careful. It's SenyorCarL we're talking about. He knows already where Shiro is, and it's up to SEVERiNE to finish this. But that's what I'm talking about when you have SenyorCarL
Able to shut down the recon. Aside from that, the knife from the KO, that is very essential for the rest of the team of Nacague. Now with a Viper's Pit here, they try to push in on the site itself. As soon as that happens, as soon as they try to plant the spike, the rain of bullets came in, and ZYND with a triple here already. Blazeking to shut him down, and Blazeking with a double, now looking to find another. Blazeking around PatMen, a little bit sandwiched in his positioning. It's 2v2 situation, but SEVERiNE right around the corner onto the flank. He knows exactly where the Sage is. It's still tagged by the recon. This might be a sandwich moment for Maxeee, but so far SEVERiNE is not really tapping on the spike here. Maxeee to still get the clutch in here. And with the ult coming in from the Sova, yet again cancelled out on that Blade Storm with the 0 point. Quite annoying for the side of SR Nacague here. Still 5v4 situation. Now, again and again, another try for ZYND. Can he catch anyone here? PatMen to get one, but unfortunately for ZYND, not even a single knife comes out of him. 4v2 situation as Shiro and SEVERiNE tries to make a recovery here in the hands of Boom Esports. They still have a smoke to play around with. And aside from that, they also have a rest, if I'm not mistaken, from Shiro.
But this is crucial. All the members of SR Nacague are pretty prepared for their post plant. Plus that recon already identified the positions of SR Nacague. But the wall of Shiro is just gonna be committing that. But hey, it can after this, just the big commitment already for SR Nacague. Everything will be blocked by Boom Esports, but at least the most important thing here is there's just the control all over. Trades by trades, blocking out SEVERiNE. But then there's the answer from Blazeking, leaving only Blazeking together with famouz. But then look at this, Myd Mathers is low on HP, and now there's just some identification on the post plant once again by Boom Esports. But they thought that there's someone on the flank, but they are gonna be playing for lineups. And there's at least 1 or 2 members from Boom Esports that needs to stretch it out so that they'll be able to win this. And oh no, they're being caught off right now. famouz, he needs to do something. And now, look at that advantage from SenyorCarL. He'll be able to pin it out, but you're also going up against a turret and the time is not in your favor. And while that is happening, he's also low on HP. He'll just be swung out by these guys. And I think SR Nacague just secures it of coming in from the shock darts, but then BerserX, he takes on that gamble, let Shiro do his work, and there's how he's gonna be able to get those kills. And there's also Maxeee giving him an answer. This plant is just gonna be huge to give them somehow an upgrade, but then Maxeee is also smelling as to where they are, but on the ropes, you can't play the jungle here. Once again, plus the magic of SEVERiNE already with his ultimate, but there's the answer from SenyorCarL with that, of course, lockdown.
Trying to decide where specifically to place it, behind a wall or behind an aluminum. But on the other hand, Myd Mathers to hop out again, try to punish the players here. Not enough to get a second kill on towards Blaze King. A lot of decay happening, but PatMen was able to clear out the angles. SEVERiNE still alive here as he punishes the last two remaining members of Nacague. A clutch situation and in the hands of famouz. No one to catch off guard. But SenyorCarL, he sees one already, but wasn't really able to react that quick. This tour de force, though, will catch one. That's towards Maxeee. PatMen to answer back, maybe get another. Not enough. And one by one, they're dwindling down to the last player here, Myd Mathers, which literally is on mid.
And it seems like SR Nacague, they're going to be doing on their strategy against what happened with Alter Ego, that the next round will be their full buy, and maybe try to really do everything in order to steal this map against Boom. But right now, knowing it's just Myd Mathers, there's no way. He has the fragment. We also have...
when it comes to utility play,
Nacague, they want to make sure everything is delayed. They want to get onto that, but no one's hitting. For NCG, ZYND won't be able to connect, and there's just the answer from famouz. And now from the wall itself, they're gonna be committing the plant. And at least famouz is out as of now, but the null command, BerserX has it, but he's just gonna be taken on by ZYND. And I think it's quite impossible already for Boom Esports to go as to where BerserX is and just maximize the delay of time they can use against SR Nacague.
Shiro, right around yellow here. Two players from Boom Esports trying to bait and switch. ZYND, on the other hand, will be pushing. He's completely hurt here, but he doesn't care. With a double from Maxeee, this will help out the rest of the team, especially with the lockdown. But you still have the Hunter's Fury. Time is ticking. Time is of the essence. Is it gonna be enough time? That's the remaining question. But it seems like Maxeee, he has to go run. He has to go back. And just like that, Boom Esports secures the win and wins the best of 3. And now, finally, the third place.